How do you think Hillary Clinton has fared so far with millennial voters, and what do you think people are listening for?
Well, right now, Hillary Clinton is underperforming with a lot of millennial voters. I think there are some younger people that are seeing the way that politics is historically fought in these election seasons, and they're turned off by it. They're turned off by the nastiness, and they're saying, like, these are two people that, you know, we don't want to vote for either one of them.
One thing that's historic about this debate is it's the first time we'll have a major party nominee who is a woman. And she will be debating a GOP nominee who has a history, a documented history of saying derogatory things to and about women. How do you think that's going to play out in this debate? What do you think the pressures are kind of swirling around that picture?
She has to decide if she wants to be somebody more focused on policy and the issues and not go on the attack, because there's no denying she has her likability factor is a problem.
How much do you think this debate we're going to watch is going to be about the issues that the candidates might be addressing, and how much of it is about the visuals, the performance, how they address the issues rather than what issues they address?
Most of the viewing audience tonight is tuning in to watch their favorite team, right? So it's very much politics and sports in terms of the psychology behind it is very much the same. So very few people, for example, tuned in to watch the Cavaliers and Warriors and said, oh, about game 3, I'll decide who I'm going to root for. Most of it, right? Most of it is you knew who you were rooting for.
We had spoken before, too, about sort of the broader questions of safety that might be coming up in this debate, whether that's about terrorism or issues involving police. How have you seen each of these candidates address those issues?
Donald Trump has been making what he calls an outreach to the African-American community, where he's visiting communities, and his tagline now says, what do you have to lose? He's telling African-Americans that this is the worst that it has ever been to be an African-American in this country. And as an African-American male, I can tell you that I think he's skipping over a whole lot. Particularly, you know, a couple hundred years of slavery, give or take, Reconstruction, Jim Crow. There's some things that I think were a little bit worse. With Hillary Clinton, it did take her a little bit, took her a while at the beginning of the primaries to try to like figure out how to adjust and address the Black Lives Matter.
We are now adjourned.